Welcome back. Cindy, are you excited for this?
I am. I am.
So,
because this is a project I can do.
It is. It is one that you took and just ran with. You
ran,
were like,
guys.
Wait, I have got this. Okay, so first of all, we have a project. It is this little heart that has the little bows. You can see a bunch up here in front of us. And you can either do it on your sewing machine, using some of those decorative stitches that kind of sit in the background that you just need to pull out once in a while.
Guys, it was so fun.
Yeah, and there's so many options.
I know.
That's the thing, is like you can do a lot of things. Or for those of you that are like, nope, I want to do machine embroidery, we've got it for you too. So just know that we have both of them. And what we're going to show you though is that Cindy learned a new skill on this one.
I did.
She had never done a buttonhole on her machine. And so we wanted to be able to share this with you so that you guys could be successful making a buttonhole, because it's a little bit tricky, but not too bad.
It was. Took some practice.
It did take some practice.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just make, really quickly, we're not going to make just one buttonhole. We're going to make two of them that run side by side. So we're going to give you some tips for that.
Two. Okay. Side by side.
Side by side.
That's the tricky thing, guys.
It is the little bit tricky thing. So will you show them the buttonhole foot?
Yes.
Because if you are not familiar with a buttonhole foot, that is something you kind of want to look at. It looks a little bit scary, a little bit futuristic, I guess.
Yes, and I have to tell you that I made my hearts.
And was it so easy?
It was.
Okay.
I don't know what I was so scared about. Okay. The unknown, I guess.
So first of all, in the back of it, you have to put something to measure your button. It's going to determine the length.
Right.
If I don't have something handy, and it doesn't matter what size the buttonhole is, I throw in a bobbin. I do it all the time.
How clever is that?
So, because it's usually right by your machine, and it makes a bigger size buttonhole. So that's what we have in there, and that's doing the length of your buttonhole. So Cindy's going to attach that to the machine there. So you're going
to slide that in, just like that.
Okay,
just like that.
We heard it click in.
Yep.
And now there's one other part.
Yep. There's a little lever thing back here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little gray thing. I'm going to move my finger, but you're going to pull that all the way down till it clicks, and then you're going to push it back behind. There's a little tiny little loop thing, so you're going to push it back behind that. And that, does that tell it that you're going to do a buttonhole?
Kind of. Okay. It kind of does, but what it does is it also guides the length of your buttonhole. So it's saying this is where I'm starting. It's going to go back. There's another lever on the back that it's going to hit that tells it, hey, now it's time to stitch sideways and then go forward. So
because once you push the pedal, hands free. I mean,
it just goes.
Yeah.
It does. All right.
My kind of machine.
Do we want to do blue leather for this one?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to do some blue leather, and we're going to sew the buttonhole first. You can either do the heart first or the buttonhole first. It doesn't really matter. If you're not confident with your buttonholes, go ahead and do them first and make sure you got it right.
I will tell you, I cut my hearts all out first, and then I practiced all my buttonholes, and I did 8 practices. And the reason I did that was because you've got to do them side by side, and I didn't want them to go like this. Very tricky. It's very tricky to get them side by side. So I thought, well, if I just keep practicing and practicing, I'll get it.
So we're going to just put that down. And the first one, it's not really going to matter. We're going to select one of the buttonholes on the machine.
Right, and we picked the little bit wider one. Because we're not going to actually put a button. We're putting ribbon.
Yes, we are going to put ribbon in there.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hands free, guys. Hands free. Look at that. And you just let it go.
And then we just cut.
Cut and lift. Now, this is where the tricky part comes in. This is where you practice, because you're going to have to remember to go back and put your fabric or your leather back down, because remember it starts at the bottom of your fabric or your leather.
Like she can see, but right here, right there, there's a hole, and so we can see the bottom of that through that hole. So that's what she's lining up.
And this is the bottom of the one that I just got done doing. So you've got to kind of line it up. So I'm lining the edge according to the edge of that little foot. And then you're gonna push and go, oh please, oh please, oh please. Hands
You have to
again.
do that part,
Oh, please,
or else
oh,
it will
please.
mess up.
Yeah.
But on our project, there are not buttonhole police.
No, but look at this, guys. Look. Where can I show them? Look. Oh, right there. Look at this.
2 buttonholes
I
right
know.
there.
Voila.
Well, next we need to show them how to open those up.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Give me that seam ripper.
Okay, she's got the seam ripper.
Okay. So, I've got 2 pieces of leather here. So, the best thing to do is you're going to start at the one end. I'm going to poke it through both of those. And I'm just going to work my way up kind of halfway. And then I'm going to turn it around. That's way so I don't slip and go all the way through that.
And if you've ever done this with cloth, you can put a pin in there to kind of be a stop, but you don't want to do that on leather.
No, because it'll leave a hole. Then you'll have holy leather. Get it? Holy leather. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, see? Look at that. And we've got our
We've
hole.
got your buttonhole.
Yeah. Look at that, guys. Easy cheesy. Ah.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
So at this point, you would take the project, you would just trace your heart on it, and then if you were on, obviously you're doing this one on the sewing machine,
Yep.
you would be able to just choose a decorative stitch, and I traced my heart and then did my stitching just inside that heart line.
And that's what I did. Was take your template, trace your heart, and then
Just like that.
Oh, you know what? Let me just show you. Oh, how about this one?
Yeah, do that one.
Okay. We're going to press 2-07.
Okay.
And you got to kind of know how the stitch is going to go because I guess I should have practiced this stitch before, but you know what? You guys know me. We're just shooting it from the hip,
it's
okay?
going,
We
it's
are just
going.
going to, yeah.
I love this one. This is like a little scallopy one.
Okay, now I don't want you to look too closely, but look at this. Look how cute this is.
And look how quick.
I know. I know. It's awesome.
It's so fast.
Awesome possum.
All right.
You cut that out. You put the ribbon through that. It's on a deal of jam. You're my jam.
You're my jam.
There you go. You're my jam. Okay.